Chosen one, listen closely. This message has been deleted not once, not twice, but 3 times before it reached you. Do not ignore it. God is breaking through every barrier, every unseen chain, just to bring this final urgent word into your hands. If you are watching this moment, it is no mistake. The heavens have aligned. Your destiny is calling. This is your last chance to receive the truth that will change everything. You stand on the brink of a mighty breakthrough. Every silent prayer you have whispered, every dream you believed was too distant, everything is shifting from waiting to having. But make no mistake, this shift is no ordinary moment. It is divine intervention, a spiritual awakening that was crafted specifically for you, the chosen one. Now you must act. Align yourself with this message. Embrace the transformation stirring deep within your soul, because after this, there will be no turning back. Your life will explode into the reality you were meant to walk, but only if you are ready to receive it fully. Before we move ahead, stop. Pause this video and do these 3 things right now. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 90,000 subscribers, and comment the number 99. That number is a powerful key, an energetic beacon released into the universe, amplifying this final revelation and opening the gates to your destiny. Chosen one, if your spirit is ready, you will stay with me until the end. If you're not prepared for this truth, then this video may not be for you. This is your moment. This is your final note. And once you hear it, your life will never be the same. Get ready now. This is what God wanted you to hear. This message was never meant to be ordinary. In fact, it was never meant to reach you in a standard way. According to divine revelation, this is the final transmission from heaven. A sacred message that was deleted 3 separate times by unseen forces desperate to stop it. But it could no longer be hidden. Something so powerful, so urgent, demanded to be heard. And now, against all odds, it might reached you. This is not coincidence. This is destiny. We live in a spiritual age where the veil between heaven and earth is tearing. The enemy has labored tirelessly to bury this revelation. But no force in hell can silence what God has ordained. The interference, the setbacks, the delays, they were all signs that this message carries supernatural weight. The chosen ones were meant to hear it, and the timing was ordained. This is not a story. This is not hype. This is a final spiritual notice for those who have recently felt a shaking in their souls. Your hearing it now means you are not just part of the crowd. You are part of the called, the chosen. You did not stumble upon this by chance. You were summoned. God has been patient. He has watched. He has waited, preparing those he loves. But now, he cannot wait another second. The heavens are speaking louder than ever. This is a divine emergency, and the Spirit is moving rapidly. Everything that needed alignment is aligning. The time has come. Perhaps you've felt restlessness lately, an invisible pull that you couldn't explain. That wasn't imagination. It was the Spirit of God knocking at the door of your destiny, saying, now, not later. This urgency in your spirit isn't anxiety, it's awakening. The delay is over. The time for preparation is finished. Now comes the season of action, of awakening, of arrival. This is more than a season. This is a supernatural pivot. God is accelerating time for the sake of his chosen ones. What once took years will now happen in moments. Doors will open. Paths will clear. Connections will flow. Because the appointed time is not approaching. For the chosen ones, it is here. Pay attention. This is not rehearsal. God has released a prophetic warning, not to cause fear, but to activate your faith. If you felt something massive about to break, you're right. A shift is coming before the month ends. You must be spiritually prepared. Those who are asleep will miss it. They'll see the world spinning in chaos and call it coincidence. But you, the awakened, will feel it deep in your bones. This warning isn't alarmism. It's a reminder that your preparation season is over and now the assignment begins. With it, the divine release. Prophecy isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it confronts the illusions, the stagnation, the lies that kept you hidden. This is heaven shaking earth to reveal who was truly listening. This is your moment to rise, respond, and step fully into who you were created to be. A supernatural event is scheduled before the end of this month, not by men, by heaven itself. It will not be televised or explained by science, yet it will be felt globally and spiritually. To the world, it may look like chaos, a disruption, but for the chosen ones, it will bring clarity. Expect the unusual. Expect disruptions in technology, strange shifts in nature, sudden revelations. These are not random. These are divine echoes, announcing the breaking of a spiritual seal. Heaven is opening gates that were locked for generations. Portals of favor, of wisdom, of purpose are being unlocked. You will feel it first in your soul before your eyes can see it. Don't wait for confirmation from media. Listen to the confirmation in your spirit. If you ever begged for a sign, this is it. This is the spiritual earthquake that realigns destinies and lifts the chosen from hiding. The signs are already here, though veiled to those without spiritual eyes. The world may call them glitches, errors, natural disasters, but you will know them as prophetic clues. Your spirit will interpret what the physical cannot. Look deeper. Patterns are shifting. Time feels sped up. People sense something is off, but can't explain why. This is the divine fingerprint at work. God is disturbing the atmosphere to prepare his people for elevation. These signs are not warnings of doom. They are invitations to awakening. You are not crazy for feeling disconnected lately. You are being tuned to a higher frequency. What confuses others will confirm your calling. What's hidden from many is being revealed to you. Satellites may glitch. Signals may go dark. These are not accidents. These are spiritual reverberations leaking into the physical. As heaven aligns, earth will feel it, both naturally and technologically. Everything in the universe is connected, and when God moves in the heavens, even satellites tremble. This is the divine synchronization of time, space, and spirit. The technology of man cannot stand unshaken when the Creator initiates his plan. You may see strange news reports, static disruptions, systems failing. Do not be afraid. These are the rumblings of heaven realigning earth. This is how God makes announcements when his people have been silent too long. Watch the skies, feel the shift, stay alert. Heaven is no longer silent. The spiritual realm is buzzing with movement, activity, divine orchestration. Angels have been dispatched. Portals are reopening. Your name is being spoken in heavenly places. For years, you may have felt like your prayers bounced off the ceiling. That silence was not rejection. It was construction. Heaven was building behind the scenes. And now the blueprint is being revealed. Everything is aligning. The alignment isn't just celestial, it's personal. Relationships, finances, emotions, assignments, all being sorted to fit the divine puzzle. This is no random season. It is God-ordained. Heaven is moving, and you're moving with it. You weren't alone. You were in training. The isolation wasn't punishment. It was preparation. God withdrew you from the noise so you could hear his voice. Now the reconnection begins. Those long nights, unanswered prayers, painful separations, they were refining you for something greater than comfort. Calling. And now what felt like loss will be revealed as setup for glory. As the spiritual reconnection begins, you will clearly see the difference between who is part of your destiny and who was merely part of your development. Your soul tribe is being drawn to you. Your spiritual radar is activating. The loneliness ends. The divine connection begins. Let's make this clear. This isn't the end of the world. It isn't the rapture. But it is a spiritual separation, a lifting, a distinction. The chosen ones are being elevated, not evacuated. You will still walk among people, still work, speak, live, but your spirit will carry divine authority. This isn't escape, it's empowerment. The shift will be so obvious that others will ask, what changed? Yet only you will know. You are not being taken away, you are being raised up. It's time to walk boldly in your power. Heaven is placing mantles on shoulders that carried weight in secret. The elevation is spiritual first, then physical. Rise accordingly. Heaven is moving to elevate those overlooked, underestimated, forgotten by the world. If you have ever felt invisible, despite your faithfulness, this next wave is for you. For years you poured out your heart in secret, served when no one watched, sacrificed when no one applauded. Now heaven remembers. God has not forgotten your private obedience, and now he is preparing to reward you publicly. This release will not come through the channels you've known, not through politics or popularity or performance. It will come through God's hand alone, lifting his chosen from the shadows into purpose. Expect sudden recognition, unexpected favor, divine acceleration. God is repositioning people in an instant. You will go from waiting in line to being called to the front without explanation. Why? Because you were faithful without benefit. Because you endured. God is shifting his spotlight. He chooses the humble over the haughty, the pure over the popular, the faithful over the flashy. If you ever wondered if your tears mattered, if your loyalty was seen, this is your confirmation. The favor heading your way is not random, it is reward. God's eyes were upon you the entire time. Now the reward arrives with force. The spiritual realm isn't just about feelings, it's about resources. In this next move of God, wealth, power, divine authority are being released, not for luxury, but for impact. This isn't prosperity for show, it's provision for purpose. God is placing heavenly inheritance in the hands of those who will steward it with kingdom integrity. If you've been in a season of lack, scraping by, get ready. Because the financial floodgates are opening, not through manipulation, not through greed, but through divine appointments and supernatural strategies. New ideas will flood your spirit. Unusual opportunities will knock on your door. Why? Because God is funding his chosen. He is placing provision in the hands of those who will multiply it for good. With wealth comes something greater, authority. Heaven is granting spiritual power to govern, to lead, to speak, to build. You will no longer serve systems that kept you bound. You are being given keys to territories, in business, in media, in education, in ministry. Where others bowed to fear, you will rise in faith. You are being authorized by heaven itself to shift culture and carry truth. This is not the season to be spiritually distracted or half awake. It is time to tune your spirit, sharpen your discernment, and stay alert, because the call may come at any moment, and you won't have time to prepare when it starts. Your preparation must happen now. This is your divine activation window. Think of the parable of the 10 virgins. Only those with oil in their lamps were ready when the bridegroom arrived. God says, keep your oil ready, meaning keep your heart, keep your life, keep your spirit ready. Stay in prayer, walk in holiness, refuse to be entangled in sin or complacency. You cannot miss the signal because you were asleep. What's coming is too big, it's too divine, and it's already in motion. Readiness isn't about fear, it's about alignment. It's about living such that when God calls your name, you can say yes without hesitation. Keep your soul clean, keep your mind clear, keep your spirit engaged. The divine call doesn't send a calendar invite. It comes in a whisper, a moment, a door opening. And you must be ready to walk in. Confusion has had its season, doubt has had its say. But clarity is breaking through like sunshine after a long storm. The fog is lifting. The chosen ones begin to see their true reflection. Where indecision once was, now comes divine insight. Where delay reigned, now comes clarity and action. This is the rise, not of the proud, but of the awakened. You will begin to understand why certain people left, why some doors closed, why paths didn't make sense before. God is giving his chosen X-ray vision into the spirit realm. You will no longer guess. You will know. You will no longer chase. You will be guided. This isn't just wisdom. This is divine intelligence and heavenly downloads. And as clarity comes, connection will follow. Strategic people will come into your life. Divine alliances. People who hold keys to your next level. No more forcing relationships that drain you. No more tolerating spaces that shrink you. God is connecting his chosen like puzzle pieces. And as you unite, you will rise together faster than you could ever have risen alone. We stand now at the brink of a supernatural turning point. Before this month ends, there will be a shift so strong your inner clock will feel like it skipped forward. Everything you thought would take years, the promises, the plans, the purpose, will begin to unfold rapidly. This is the season of divine acceleration. God is compressing time for his chosen. You may have spent years in waiting, in preparation, perhaps even in apparent standstill, but now heaven is hitting fast forward. What felt like delay was actually development. You were being prepared for this exact moment, when acceleration would demand deep roots and steady hands. But mark this, when the shift begins, you cannot hesitate. You must move in obedience. Act on the promptings. Follow the divine instructions. Speed and surrender must go hand in hand. God is not merely changing your pace, he is changing your position. Before the end of this month, the doors that locked you will swing open. The divine will overtake the delay, and you will move swiftly, boldly, supernaturally. The time for second guessing is over. The time for hiding, shrinking, waiting for someone's validation is done. Heaven has summoned you, not casually, not politely, but urgently and boldly. You've been called, chosen, and now commissioned. This is your spiritual launch point. You may feel unready. You may seem unqualified by human standards. But God doesn't choose by appearance. He chooses by the purity of the heart, by resilience of the soul, and the willingness to say yes. And you have said yes, despite your tears, your fears, your doubts. That yes is about to be rewarded. Now is the time to walk in power, to speak with authority, to love without fear, to build without compromise. God did not just summon you to watch, He summoned you to transform atmospheres. Wherever you go, His presence will follow. This is your moment, your mantle, your mission. Do not shrink, do not hesitate. Step into the fullness of your elevation, because the world has yet to see what a fully awakened chosen one can do. There are seasons in history when heaven opens its vaults, not merely to give, but to restore. This is one of those moments. What has been stored for you, blessings, opportunities, favor, justice, is now being released in divine timing. The vault of heaven is not empty, it is overflowing, and the appointed hour of release is upon the faithful. Every tear you shed in secret, every act of obedience no one saw, every burden you carried in silence, heaven recorded it all. God is not unjust to forget your labor of love. While the world dismissed you, the heavens prepared a storehouse in your name. And now the key has turned. The vault is open. What's coming is not random. It is targeted reward for a life faithfully sown. This isn't just about material provision. It's about divine justice, about heaven honoring those who walked in purity while the world chased pride. The vaults hold healing for your body, peace for your mind, restoration for your soul, and provision for your purpose. You are not entering a season of scraps. You are stepping into a season of supernatural abundance. Let this be your sign. You don't need to beg for what's already been assigned to you. The delay wasn't denial, it was alignment. And now that the time is right, heaven's vaults are opening. Prepare your heart, prepare your spirit, because what's about to be released has your name on it. God never asks for obedience without intention. What you did in secret, the prayers, the fasts, the sacrifices, were not in vain. While others sought applause, you sought alignment. And now the season is shifting. What was hidden obedience is about to become public favor. You didn't compromise when compromise was easier. You stayed true to the path God laid before you, even when it cost you friends, finances, opportunities. But God is a just rewarder. He is about to elevate you in such a way that others will ask, "How did that happen?" And your answer will be simple: obedience. This is not about vanity or show. It's about God vindicating His name through your life. You are a walking testimony that His word is true, that integrity still matters, that faithfulness will be honored. The promotion coming isn't just a blessing for you. It's a message to the world. Obedience opens doors no man can shut. Be prepared. When the spotlight finds you, don't point to yourself. Point to the one who saw your obedience when no one else did. This is the season where God shows off through the ones who never asked for a platform. You are being honored, not for performance, but for posture. A posture of surrender and unwavering trust. Too long has wealth been concentrated in the hands of the unrighteous, used for selfish agendas and oppressive systems. But the shift has begun. God is now orchestrating a strategic transfer of wealth, not just finances, but resources, influence, and platforms, into the hands of His faithful. This transfer isn't about greed. It's about kingdom advancement. The chosen ones are being entrusted with wealth, not for luxury, but for legacy. God is equipping His people to build schools, feed nations, fund ministries, reshape systems from the inside out. The wealth transfer is here, and it is divine. You will start to see ideas that once seemed small turn into multi-million-dollar solutions. Doors you didn't even knock on will open to financial favor. Systems will shift. Influence will flip. Why? Because God is tired of watching his people beg while the wicked prosper. The righteous are rising, and with them the resources are shifting. Don't be surprised when the check comes, when the investor appears, when the land gets released. This is not luck. This is prophecy. The wealth of the wicked is being stored up, and now it is being released to those who will use it to build, heal, elevate others. The season of being overlooked is ending. Heaven is announcing a public promotion for those who were faithful in private. Status is not being handed to the loudest voice. It is being given to the purest heart. Those who never sought recognition are about to walk in global visibility, not for ego, but for influence. You have been underestimated, dismissed, mocked, missed. But the same ones who discounted you will witness God raise you up in full view. This is not just a rise in popularity, it is a rise in spiritual authority and cultural impact. Your voice will matter in rooms you once couldn't enter. Your name will carry weight where it was once forgotten. Honor is coming to your name, not because of performance, but because of consistency. People will ask you to speak, lead, consult, build, not because you're flashy, but because you carry something money cannot buy: anointing, character, divine strategy. As you rise, stay grounded. This elevation isn't a reward for perfection, it is recognition of purpose. God is raising you not to fit in, but to shift the atmosphere wherever you go. You're rising to represent his name with power, wisdom, and undeniable grace. Favor is not luck, it is divine endorsement. And right now, God is placing a shield of favor around his chosen that will confuse the natural mind. This favor won't make sense to others. It will appear unfair, it will defy logic, but it will be undeniable. Where others are denied, you will be ushered in. Where others are blocked, you will be ushered. Expect to be chosen when you're not the most qualified. Expect access when your resume doesn't match. Expect spaces that used to reject you to open. This is divine favor at work, a supernatural force that surrounds you, protects you, and advances you beyond human effort. This favor will compensate for every year you were overlooked. It will open doors you couldn't even find. It will place your name before decision makers who have never met you. Because God is establishing his chosen, not through manipulation, but through miraculous favor. You no longer need to fight for attention. You no longer need to beg for recognition. The favor of God will do what hustle never could. It will locate you, elevate you, and sustain you. Not just for a season, but for your entire calling. Favor is your new covering. You were never meant to follow forever. That stirring of holy unrest in your soul, it's the call of leadership awakening in you. God is activating anointings for rulership, influence, bold decision-making in his chosen. It's time to step out from the crowd and lead. This doesn't mean dominating people. It means serving with vision, excellence, integrity. The anointing of leadership isn't about titles. It's about impact. You will naturally find yourself giving direction where others are frozen, carrying wisdom where others are confused. That is not you. That is the Spirit of God flowing through you. God is raising leaders who will not bend to culture, who will not compromise truth. Leaders who carry fire in their hearts and strategy in their hands. You are being equipped with divine insight for such a time as this. Every experience, every delay, every lesson, it was preparing the leader in you. You will no longer have to force authority. It will rest on you. People will begin to follow your lead, ask for your counsel, respect your word, because God is placing the mantle of leadership upon you. It's time to stop second-guessing and start leading. The kingdom needs your voice. Have you ever wondered if your story mattered beyond your circle? God is now moving behind the scenes, whispering your name in the halls of power, in places where decisions that shape nations, industries, communities are made. You may not yet see it, but influential people and divine agents are being stirred to recognize your value. This is not coincidence. It is divine orchestration. Your faithfulness, your prayers, your perseverance, these are like signals reaching ears of those who can open doors you've only dreamed of. Even if you feel unnoticed today, know that your name is circulating in rooms you aren't physically in yet. This spiritual networking is real and supernatural. Your future connections will come with ease, not struggle. What once seemed like long shots or impossible meetings will now appear as divine appointments. Be ready to walk through doors you never knocked on, to sit at tables where your voice carries weight. God is aligning your path with people who can accelerate your destiny. But remember, with every whispered name comes responsibility. Your integrity and humility must remain intact. The power behind the whisper is calling you to rise, yes, but also to serve with grace. You're being prepared to lead, influence, and bless others through the connections God is about to unlock. Every delay you faced was never meant to discourage you, but to refine you. Like gold in the fire, your faith, character, spirit have been shaped through seasons of waiting. The loneliness, the setbacks, the unanswered prayers, all part of a divine process, preparing you for an abundant harvest. Now the refining is done and the overflow is coming. Imagine a river swelling beyond its banks, flooding land with life-giving water. That level of abundance is coming into your life. Your hard work, your patience, your faith, about to be rewarded with blessings so full they will spill over into every area of your existence. This overflow isn't just financial, it is peace that surpasses understanding. It is joy that bubbles from a place deeper than your circumstances. It is divine favor that protects and guides you. This abundance touches your relationships, health, purpose, destiny. So hold on. The delay was not denial, it was preparation. The overflow will not simply meet your needs, it will position you as a conduit of blessing to others. You are about to enter a season where multiplication replaces lack, where God's generosity becomes your testimony. Expect the unexpected, miracles that seem to come out of nowhere. Doors long closed will now swing open with supernatural ease. God is about to show his power in ways that leave no doubt he is behind your rise. Financial breakthroughs are on the horizon. Months or years of scarcity will be replaced by provision you cannot explain logically. Bills will be paid. Debts will dissolve. Opportunities to increase income will arrive without strain. Your resources will multiply so you can invest in your purpose and bless others. But this season isn't just about money and miracles. It's about restoration. Broken relationships, family ties, friendships lost to time or conflict. God is in the business of mending hearts. He's preparing to bring reconciliation and peace where there has been pain and division. You will witness the healing power of God in your personal life. The miracle season is holistic. spirit, soul, and body. It's a divine reset designed to propel you forward with renewed strength, restored joy, and unexpected favor. Stay expectant. Your testimony is about to turn into a powerful chapter. A shift is happening. Supernatural momentum is propelling you forward with less struggle and more divine flow. This is what it means to enter a season of effortless acceleration. Doors will open, connections will come more easily, progress will speed up as heaven begins to work on your behalf. This doesn't mean you won't put in effort, but what used to feel like uphill battles will now feel like smooth highways. You'll notice obstacles dissolve quicker, opportunities multiply faster, your energy renews with every step. This is the spiritual equivalent of moving with the wind at your back. Why? Because God is clearing distractions, removing resistance, aligning everything in your favor. You're not catching breaks, you're stepping into divine acceleration where your growth multiplies exponentially. What took years before may now happen in months or weeks. Use this season wisely. Stay aligned with God's purpose. Keep your heart pure. Stay open to His guidance. Effortless acceleration is a gift, but it requires your cooperation. The race ahead is shorter, faster, brighter. Run with all your heart, because your season of swift promotion has arrived. A powerful story is being rewritten right now. Your story, the rejection you endured, the doors slammed in your face, the dreams dismissed by others, they're not the final chapters. God is orchestrating a divine reversal, turning every no into a resounding yes, every closed door into an open gateway. Let this truth anchor you. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Isaiah 43:19. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Ephesians 3:20. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. Matthew 7:7. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. These words are not just ancient texts. They are codes for your now. They are the foundation of what is happening in you and around you. The divine has intersected your timeline. The appointed hour is upon us. If you hear this call, lean in. If you feel this stirring, respond. If you sense this shift, move. Your affirmation, your yes, your alignment is required. This is your invitation. This is your awakening. This is your breakthrough. Now go, step into your elevation. Embrace your identity as the chosen one. Walk in your purpose. Transform atmospheres. Let heaven's strategy play out through you. The world is waiting for what a fully awakened you can bring. Prepare, position, propel. The hour has come.